Imagine this. You're just reaching across your chest to grab the car seatbelt, and suddenly, a sharp, tearing pain stops you dead in your tracks. Welcome to this Vital Elixir Explainer. I'm really glad you're here with us today. We're tackling something that hits so many of us right when we least expect it. That sudden, honestly terrifying loss of shoulder mobility. Our mission today is simple: to help you safely understand exactly what's going on with this condition, and more importantly, how to get your reach back so you can stay independent, active, and fully engaged in your life.
When that sharp pain hits, maybe you're just trying to put on a jacket and you literally can't get your arm through the sleeve. Or, maybe that dreaded night pain starts and you wake up in sheer agony just from rolling over in your sleep. I really want to validate how incredibly frustrating this is. Losing the ability to wash your hair, easily fasten your clothes, or just get a good night's sleep, it isn't just a minor inconvenience. It makes us feel this sudden loss of independence, doesn't it? It can make you feel old incredibly fast. But listen, you are absolutely not alone in this, and there are real, science-backed answers.
Now, really quick before we go any further, I want to firmly establish our absolute commitment to your safety. Everything in this explainer is for educational purposes only. Please always consult your healthcare professional or a physical therapist for a proper diagnosis before starting any new physical therapy protocol, especially if you have other medical conditions. And here is the golden rule we are going to repeat today: never ever force a joint through sharp, tearing pain. So when your shoulder first starts hurting, standard advice usually tells you to baby it, right? Maybe wear a sling. But then weeks go by and it literally feels like your joint is encased in solid concrete. Well, this happens because of a condition called adhesive capsulitis, better known as frozen shoulder. You see, your shoulder isn't just simply wearing out. What's actually happening is that cells called fibroblasts go into overdrive. They start laying down this thick, sticky, completely disorganized collagen. The watertight capsule around your joint is physically thickening, shrinking, and effectively gluing itself right to the bone.
Let's talk about the two main overlapping culprits of midlife shoulder pain. First, we have what we call the shrink wrap effect, which is that frozen shoulder we just talked about. The flexible sleeve of tissue around your joint literally shrinks up, just like shrink wrap. Your joint physically runs out of room to move. Now, the second culprit is impingement. This happens when the narrow, bony tunnel at the very top of your shoulder gets even narrower, and it starts pinching your rotator cuff tendons every single time you lift your arm.
So why does this specifically target us adults over 45? Well, think of your shoulder as a check engine light for your body's metabolic and hormonal shifts. Take estrogen, for example. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory hormone that actually helps keep our connective tissues nice, plump, and elastic. When it drops during perimenopause and menopause, that shoulder capsule loses its built-in protection and becomes highly susceptible to inflammation. We also see some very strong links between frozen shoulder and things like thyroid disorders and blood sugar fluctuations.
I want to ask you a provocative question, and it kind of challenges our most basic instincts. Why is resting your freezing shoulder actually making it worse? I mean, it's so incredibly natural to want to just stop moving an arm that hurts and tuck it away safely in a sling, right? But we really have to rethink that completely.
Let's systematically bust these dangerous myths right now. Myth number 1, rest in a sling. Remember that shrinking capsule we talked about? If you put your arm in a sling, it's basically like pouring concrete into the joint. The capsule adapts to that shortened, tucked-in position and freezes solid. Myth number 2, push through sharp pain. Please do not do this. Aggressively yanking your arm to try and break up scar tissue just causes micro tears, spikes your inflammation, and makes the capsule shrink even tighter. And myth number 3, it's just a weak rotator cuff. Actually, most of the time, the primary issue is your shoulder blade not rotating properly, which is what ends up crushing the tendon in the first place.
Okay, I really want you to burn this plain-spoken phrase into your memory. Motion is lotion for the shoulder capsule. You must stretch the tissue gently. Don't tear it, and definitely don't ignore it. This is our guiding principle as we step into some empowering, highly actionable solutions to reclaim your mobility. So let's get into the step-by-step methods you can actually use. Fix number 1 is called the pendulum, or as I like to call it, the decompression hack. The brilliant logic here is that when your shoulder is freezing up, actively trying to lift your arm uses muscles that just pull the joint tighter together. So instead, we're going to use gravity to create some much-needed space without triggering those painful muscles at all.
Here's exactly how you do it safely. Step 1. Stand next to a table or a counter, lean forward a bit, and support your body weight with your good arm. Step 2. Let your painful arm hang straight down toward the floor, completely limp. I mean relaxed like a wet noodle. Step 3. Gently sway your body, and I mean just sway your body. Don't use the arm muscles. To make that hanging arm swing in small circles. Gravity is gently pulling the arm bone away from the socket here, creating a mild vacuum that opens the joint space and safely stretches that shrink wrap capsule.
Now for fix number 2, the sleepy shoulder posture, also known as scapular setting. Look, if your shoulders are constantly rolled forward from reading, typing on a computer, or even just washing dishes, the bony roof of your shoulder tunnel rests heavily right on top of your rotator cuff tendons. When you try to lift your arm from that slump posture, there's absolutely zero clearance in there.
To fix this, you just need to do a simple daily check-in. Step 1, stand up and roll your shoulders right up toward your ears. Step 2, roll them back and down, as if you're slipping your shoulder blades right into your back pockets. Step 3, imagine a string pulling the crown of your head directly up to the ceiling. Doing this physically lifts that bony roof off the tendons to give them the clearance they desperately need to glide without pinching. Next up is fix number 3, the towel stretch, which is all about regaining your internal rotation. Internal rotation is just the ability to reach your hand up behind your back, like if you were fastening a bra. That is typically the very first range of motion you lose when the capsule starts shrinking, simply because it shrinks the tightest in the back of the joint. Here's the setup for the towel stretch. Step 1, take a normal hand towel and drape it down your back, holding the top with your good arm. Step 2, reach behind your lower back with your painful arm and grab the bottom of the towel. Step 3, gently, very gently, pull upward with the good arm, guiding the painful arm up your back. So, the absolutely crucial point here is you must stop the exact moment you feel a deep, intense stretch. Do not push into sharp, tearing pain. Just hold it right there, take a deep breath, and let it stretch safely.
And our final technique is fix number 4, the crucial timing of heat and ice. Because the shoulder capsule is made of that dense collagen we talked about, it responds really strongly to temperature. So, before you stretch, you use heat to melt. Apply a moist heating pad for about 10 to 15 minutes. This warms that dense collagen up so it becomes nice and pliable instead of tearing. Then, after you stretch, you use ice to calm. Apply an ice pack for 15 minutes to calm down any natural micro-inflammation and stop the capsule from swelling up and shrinking right back down.
We've covered a lot today, going from the sheer frustration of losing your mobility to actually understanding how to fix it safely. Always remember, your shoulder isn't just getting old. It is inherently designed to move. It wants to reach. You just have to give it the intelligent, gentle, mechanical signals it needs to unshrink that capsule. Decompress the joint, open up that tunnel, stretch gently, and use temperature to your advantage. By making smart, gradual progress, you can absolutely age with strength, mobility, and vitality. So, I want to leave you with this final provocative question. Which of these 4 gentle fixes will you discuss with your doctor or safely try today? It's all about taking that one safe next step toward keeping your independence. Let us know your experiences in the comments below, because sharing really helps us all learn and grow together. Thank you so much for joining me for this vital Elixir explainer. Keep taking great care of those joints, stay confident, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you for your time. Subscribe for more health education. Like the video and share it to help others stay informed.